it wasn't just a story. It was more.
I don't know who needed to hear this,
But
but whatever you've lost in life has already been found. You found that you didn't need material things to survive. You didn't need someone else's approval or validation for you to thrive. Everything that you have lost created an opening in you to fill it with purposeful stuff. Find out what you're really made of, to find out what you really can do if you don't have the crutches or someone else to give you anything. If you have to get up and go earn it yourself, if you have to battle and scratch and crawl and climb your way up the ladder instead of being handed the ladder, you found that everything you can lose in life can always be found.
You want to get better? You want to self-improve? Stop looking for a shortcut and go find your alarm clock, find your discipline, and find your guts and your passion and your drive, and find your will. And then you will find your freedom.
Some of us, we so loyal to other people that we ain't loyal to ourselves. You loyal to the promises you made to other people, but you can't be loyal to the promises that you made to yourself. Because you gotta take care of you first. And that's not selfish. That's becoming self-aware. But some of us, what we have done, we have ignored the loyalty to ourselves. We have ignored the loyalty to our principles. We have ignored the loyalty to the standards that we set. We ignored all that, and we give our loyalty to other people that don't deserve it, to other things that don't deserve it, to the wrong things in our life. And we wonder why we feel so much wrong inside of our heart.
Now, how I judge success is how committed I am to pulling the potential out of myself, and how good of a job am I doing at fulfilling my own true potential. Okay, people ask me all the time, what is success to you? Success to me is the commitment to the pursuit of your own true potential. It's self-actualization.
See, you don't get in life what you want, ladies and gentlemen. You get in life what you are, not what you want. And see, the good news is that we can always become more by working to develop ourselves. So the first process of making this your decade, you've got to begin to take a look at your life and look at where are you right now? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What gives your life a sense of fulfillment, a sense of joy? What does a full, rich life means to you? What is it that you could love doing 7 days a week that'll bring a smile to your face? Think about that.
The same hands that crawl and claw out of a situation can elevate you to the next level. And you can then turn around and point to the area you came out of and say, if I went through that dark tunnel, if I went through that bad time, if I went through those broken moments, so can you. What you find is that when you lose things, when you've lost something, that if you can hold on to your mindset, the same hunger you had to get out, if you can maintain that same grind, that same passion when you come out of it, you'll find that you can fill your life with skills and will and power that can last you generations.
We all have weaknesses, we all have shortfalls. No one was born perfect, but we can still overcome. We can overcome our natal defects through unremitting effort and practice.
Your biggest enemy is you. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not gonna do me like this no more. You're not gonna continue to sabotage me. You're not. You're not gonna keep procrastinating. I need you. You're not.
When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, the amount of mental pain, of how many times you're gonna have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go. There's gonna be more times you do something that you don't want to do than you are gonna want to do it. And that's your new norm. And then once you do this over and over and over again, it becomes like breathing. I don't want to live this lifestyle, but to get to the other side of this, I have to.
If it's hard, why do people do it? You ask people who do things, people who climb mountains just for the sake of it. Nobody paying them to do it, just do it. I'm gonna swim the Atlantic Channel. Why? People who go after their stuff, what makes it worth it? It's gotta be your passion. You gotta love it, it's gotta be what you are supposed to do. You wanna sing, and even though they won't invite you to Carnegie Hall, you're gonna sing to anybody that listens to you, including singing to yourself. You gotta write, even if no one published your book, write, because that was given to you to do. You do what it is you're supposed to. You're supposed to build something, you're supposed to create something. I don't know how to do it. Learn. Do whatever is required. It's you, it's on you. You gotta make that happen. Nobody's gonna bring it to you on a silver platter and say, here's your dream manifested. No, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. It's difficult. Yes, right? And it's worth it. You gotta hang in there. You gotta never give up. And you gotta remember that you are never out of the fight. So keep on fighting.
Until your mind is open to the possibilities that I can do this, you would never be able to do it. Once the mind starts to believe it can be achieved, only then does it start to break down tactically how we can do this. Until then, you're gonna always lose.
You can do a work for your entire life, but is the work that you do worth your life? It is the question that you must put on the scale. If I stay here, if I continue to do the same thing year after year, week after week, month after month for the rest of my life, is this qualified as living? Or am I walking through life, sleep, never awake enough to see what I could have been or what I could have done?
You know when your life is gonna change? When you stop being so loyal to the wrong things. Your loyalty has become your slavery. You've allowed your good heart to keep you in situations that's breaking your heart. You're loyal to people that will never support you. You're loyal to people that will never be happy for you. You're loyal to people that could care less about you. You're loyal to people that aren't loyal to you. Stop being so loyal to the things that are ruining your life.
Our lives that we're living right now are a gift. And our way of life that we enjoy, it is also a gift. It's a blessing and it's a luxury.
What changes your life is not learning more. What changes your life is making decisions and using your personal power and taking action. That's what the definition of power is. Look it up in the dictionary. Power, the ability to act.
Achieving a goal for the sake of vainglory and sheer accomplishment will bring satisfaction, but that satisfaction will prove to be short-lived. Achieving goals that have deep meaning to us will bring us far more happiness. When we set goals that have meaning outside of our own selfish ends, we discover it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
Once you come face to face with who you are, you have a starting point. All right, I'm not real smart. I have no courage. I have no self-esteem. I have no nothing. Nothing. That's my starting point. Now we can move from there. Tell myself I'm strong. I have courage. I'm smart. And all these are lies. you continuously push that starting point backwards. So that starting point is the truth. The no fucking bullshit truth that only you can tell yourself. So it's the starting point. The truth's the starting point.
The road to someday leads to a town of nowhere. It's a place you don't want to end up in. So you got to get yourself to take action. How do you do that? You decide. Make a decision right now you're not willing to settle for anything less than you can be. That you're not willing to live the way you're living right now, no matter how good it may seem, that you're going to push yourself to the next level. Demanding more from yourself than anybody else could possibly expect is true power. And all it takes is deciding. Remember, the word decision in its original Latin root means to cut off from. When you decide, you cut off from any other possibility.
People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like, jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you had. So if you want to make this your decade, you've got to decide to be bold. So you got to be bold in life. Most people go through life trying to creep. No. Trying to be casual about it. No. You go through life being casual, you'll end up a casualty. You got to be bold in life. You got to take life on.
The biggest trap that keeps people from taking action is their fear. Their fear of failure, their fear of success, their fear of rejection, their fear of pain, their fear of the unknown. The only way to deal with fear is face it. Look it eye to eye and take action in spite of it.
Especially nowadays in this society, we like to surround ourselves. It makes us feel so good. Those people who say it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. It isn't okay, man. And we love to feel wanted and loved. Trust me, that's all important. It is. But you have to have the truth from people. Hey, you're not working your butt off hard enough. You're not trying hard enough. We all think we're trying hard, but what are you gauging that off of?
Am I making an emotional decision? I mean, what a smart little thing to check on. And if you check on it, you're going to realize that is a bad move. People make emotional decisions all the time. And by the way, they almost never turn out good. Am I mad? Am I frustrated? Am I vengeful? Am I fearful? Am I guilty? Guilt is an emotion that'll make you do something that you know you shouldn't do. Fear is an emotion that'll make you do something that you shouldn't do. Frustration. I'm getting frustrated. You know what? Just go ahead and do it, right? These are horrible things.
See, when you strengthen the things that you once make you weak, you make it so that the enemy that comes up against you can't keep beating you the same way. Don't keep repeating the same mistakes, thinking that somehow you'll get a different result. You're not insane. You must have an insane dream, but you must not go insane. You must dream so big that no one else can see it coming, not even the original version of you. But you are going to evolve.
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
There's a greater you that was waiting to meet you. Make this life count.
So this is how you level up. That's how you level up. Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
One of the things limiting you from your income, your impact, a world-class life. You care too much about what people think about you. You can be world-class, you can fit in with the world, you don't get to do both. One thing I've learned is everyone has an opinion. Why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make history?
It's not better to be safe than sorry. Step out and bet on yourself. You're the surest thing in the world. Quit asking other people if they think you could do it. What they think has got nothing to do with you.
Your dream is possible. Not only is it important that you believe and begin to know that it's possible for you to live your dream as you run toward it, but I've done something that I want to share with you called choosing your future. It's necessary that you work on yourself, that you develop yourself. It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything, people who are not striving, people who are not challenging themselves, people who aren't growing, people who have stopped dreaming. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. My mother used to say, birds of a feather flock together. If you run around with losers, you will end up a loser. It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream.
Count on me. Count on me to be everything you need when you need me. Count on me to be your backbone. Count on me to be your strength. Count on me to be there for you when no one else is. Who am I? I'm you. I'm every version of you. I'm every part of you. I'm every part of your being. I'm the reflection in the mirror. I'm the one that looks back when you tells you that you are more than what you keep imagining.